Shalom. Call hello Allah Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua, which means all praises to Yahweh, which is the true name of the Heavenly Father, who you people in the world ignorantly call God. By Hashem, and the name of Yahushua, which is the name of the only begotten Son, who you people in the world ignorantly call Jesus Christ. Once again, the true names of the Heavenly Father and the Son is Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. Also, Shalom to you brothers, you Akim that's pushing and spreading this word throughout the four corners of the earth, who's also uplifting the names Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. Shalom to you Akim once again. Shalom also to the Israelite foreigners, the speckled bird, man, woman, and child, whose bloodline traces back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, all forefathers, though you may look like the heathen nations should scatter amongst, which the heathen nations, as you see on this chart right here, the nations starting from 2 on down, those are the heathen nations. Also, bear with me, if your bloodline goes back to these people that you see on this chart right here through the man, and if your spirit bear witness with this word, this truth, and you can receive it to the speckled bird, man, woman, and child, if this does apply, okay, to you, you are Israelites, though you, once again, look like the heathen nations should scatter amongst due to the scattering of these people in this chart right here, so you will have Israelites that look like the other nations, but they're indeed Israelites because their spirit, not the spirit, but they're under the curses of Deuteronomy 28-15 verse on down. Their spirit bear witness with this word, this truth, that they are the sons and daughters of Yahweh by Shema Shah. Once again, their lineage goes back to these tribes through the man. So no matter what they come looking like, if their lineage goes back to an Israelite man, then that will make them an Israelite as well. To you few Akwaf, with you sisters that do this and learn Shalom. Also to the elect of the nation of Israel, wherever you may be scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, who this word is going out to, Shalom to you as well. To you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, once again, you combine, consist, and make up the 12 tribes of Israel. You are the Hebrew Israelites, the chosen people of the Most High Yahweh, and His only begotten Son, who you ignorantly call Jesus Christ. Once again, Yahweh Shah. I'm going to play this clip with Trump. I believe it's today. He's threatening to implement the troops, the military, the quell, the riots that's going down in Minneapolis. But I'm going to show you this clip, and I'm going to show you also, another clip. So let me just play it.
Starts. That's the ominous warning from the US president after another violent day of protests in America. These were the extraordinary scenes on the streets of Minneapolis today as anger deepens over the death of George Floyd, an unarmed black man at the hands of police. In one part of the city, which was overrun by protests, they stormed a local station, forcing officers to flee as it was set on fire. There are now fears the violence is spreading across America. Several other protests have erupted. Here's our North America correspondent, Catherine Diss.
For the third day in a row, Minneapolis is burning, a message of protest in words and flames. The demonstrators converged on the police precinct where the officers involved in the death of George Floyd were stationed. Soon it too was alight, and the police were forced to flee their own stronghold.
It seems that the protesters have taken over the police station and it's on fire.
National Guard troops have been called in by the state governor, with local police struggling to cope with the scale of the unrest. There had been peaceful protests earlier in the day.
We want justice.
But the anger was impossible to contain.
Oh my God.
Stores were looted and vandalised, and more fires were lit, metres away from the ruins of buildings destroyed the night before. The family of George Floyd say the police responsible for his death should be given the death penalty.
That was my oldest brother. I love him. I'm never going to get my brother back.
In a late-night tweet, the president condemned the looters, saying the military could assist, adding when the looting starts, the shooting starts. Soon after, Twitter flagged that comment as glorifying violence and hid the tweet behind a warning. The US Department of Justice says its investigation is a top priority and it's assigned experienced prosecutors to the case. The US President Donald Trump has described George Floyd's death as sad and tragic and asked authorities to expedite their investigations. The case is being handled by the same team which successfully prosecuted an officer who killed Australian woman Justine Damon-Ruszczyk 3 years ago, one of the few cases where a policeman was brought to justice.
I have leading the prosecution team, the 2 prosecutors that brought justice in the Justine.
Yeah, but there it is. Okay, this is that moment. You know, these elites, the elites, you know, who are of the stock of Esau, even the so-called Caucasian man, has sea line. This is what they've been wanting. They've been wanting order out chaos. They want the chaos. Okay, you know, the economy's through, the dollar's through. Okay, you know, they who they are is out there. So we waking up. You know, so they want, you know, they basically want to come out with that wrath. Okay, and this is a part of them, you know, bringing that wrath. They want, you know, all hell to break loose themselves. Okay, here it is. We was in the COVID. You got the killing of Soleimani. Now you got, then you had the wildfires. Now you got the COVID-19 situation, which that's still happening. And that's still a major grip, you know, on the world right now. Now you got the riots, and it turned out that the riots in Minneapolis is spreading all over the country. Okay, but like I said earlier, this is what the elites want. Okay, they want you. So let me show you another video. They want you so-called Negroes, you know, to get violent, man. They want you to get carnal. But I'm gonna play this real quick, cause these elites, okay, and their cronies been under them, they're behind all this. And I'm gonna show you in this video right here. Okay, you got what they call agent provocateurs. Look that up. Okay, that's behind, you know, a lot of the things that happen. Like when you dealing with other countries, for instance, when you see the people want their government, you know, out of power. Okay, Esau is behind that. Esau will send in, you know, economic hitman. He'll send in people, you know, that will cause, you know, a crowd of people that's really sincere about, you know, their well-being. Okay, he'll get them riled up to the point where they'll get violent, and I'm gonna show you that in this video.
Minneapolis, 3rd Precinct. That's the police station right there.
So if you look right there, you know, it's a peaceful protest right now, right? But you about to see what's about to play out.
That's why I'm doing this shit, guys. I ain't got part of that shit. Dude. Oh, I zoomed in. I'll zoom out a little bit. Those cops will come for you if you're pulling that crap.
I just came with a hammer and smashed the windows.
I'm gonna fight you right now. You wanna go? What's up? Somebody hold my blunt. Hey, somebody hold my blunt. I'm gonna keep it up. Hey. Are you a fucking cop?
See? See, there it is, man. Even these people spot. They saying, "Wait, what are you doing?" You know, because it was peaceful. They wasn't doing that. Okay, what they been betraying on the news now what's happening, but what they betraying on the news, that wasn't happening at first. But here it is. You got this random so-called white dude, this Edomite dude with the umbrella. It ain't even rain outside, and plus he in the Midwest, so you know it's hot out there. Okay, and he's starting to break glass. So this is what they do. They send in agents on all levels, okay, and have them do things like this to get what? The crowd going, get the other people to follow along. Because you know people in America, they like to follow what the next person is doing. You know, that's what they do. Okay, you even had Jake come up to him like, dude, what are you doing? You know, if you keep doing that, the police they're gonna get involved. Okay, because what is that? That's what that's busting in stores. Okay, they're gonna consider that looting and rioting, as you see now. Okay, but real quick, scripture. See, Esau's hands is all in this, man. This is literally a world stage with these elites, man. These elites are behind a lot of the corruption, the uproars and everything. And really, Salakia, hold on.
The country is a large.
Salakia. All right, and really, it's really the Heavenly Father is Yahweh using them to do what they're doing, because in the eyes of the elites, they feel like they're getting their agenda done because they want this new world order, okay? And they gotta make all hell break loose. But really, the Heavenly Father is using them to do this, because when they get to a certain point, the Lord's gonna step in as He's doing now. You know, it's Isaiah 59 and 3. It says, "For your hands are defiled with blood." Okay, and what is synonymous with you Edomites? You have done nothing but bloodshed, man. You got blood on your hands even to this day, man. Okay? If that dude George Floyd really died, if it wasn't set up, you know, that's just another one on the list, man, of millions upon millions upon millions of mainly Israelites, you know, that was slaughtered by your hands, man. Okay? It says, "In your fingers with iniquity, your lips have spoken lies, your tongue have muttered perverseness." Because if you look on this, if you look on, CNBC and CNN and all that, they're gonna make it seem like the people on their own just started, rioting and looting out of nowhere. Okay, which they are doing it now, but you saw in that video who was behind that, you know. But they're gonna try to put the switch on, like, look at these niggas. They're looting. They're raiding and everything. You know. They hatch cockatrice eggs and weave the spider's web. Because when you got a spider, right? What does a spider do? He'll put a web up in a direction where he knows flies is gonna go, and the flies will fly in that trap. Once they fly into that trap, what? They stuck. Now that spider, has them stuck in the trap, and he devours them. And this is how Esau is with you tribes, man. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. Okay? Another a prime example, drugs, man. Esau would demonize drugs on this news, and whole time he's the one that's putting the dope in the neighborhood. That's another example. Okay? This is what he does, He creates, he makes it hard for Jake, to get, a decent or well job, to provide for themselves, and will turn around and say, look, they're selling dope. Well, you're not giving them a job. You're putting them in a situation where they have to, get into a life of, the dark world, basically. This is what you do, okay? It's a trap. This system is a trap, literally. Says, "He that eateth of her eggs dieth, and that which is crushed breaketh out into a viper. Their webs shall become garments, neither shall they cover themselves with their works. Their works are works of iniquity, and the acts of violence is in their hand." They're behind all that stuff, man. The violence that you see going around the world, the division amongst people around the world, okay, is all under the rulership of Esau Edom, man. Okay? It's all under him, man. He's the reason why this is happening. He's the one that's behind the scenes pulling the strings. Once again, okay, at the end of the day, it's Yahweh Ba'Shem Shah, but I'm just speaking on Esau's behalf, because he's in rulership right now. The Lord set him up to do what he's doing, okay? It says their feet run to evil and they make haste to shed innocent blood. And who's the innocent? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, man, okay? But Esau was able to show the world that you're just niggas, you're spicks, your Uncle Tomahawks. Okay, you don't amount to nothing. All you do is, you kill each other. All you do is rob somebody. All you do is sell drugs. He's been able to put that stigma on our people. And our people, out of ignorance, you know, they just, after a while, just became okay with that. You know? It says their thoughts are the thoughts of iniquity, wasting and destruction on in their path. And this is what they want to do. They want to bring destruction, man. Okay? Because Esau right now, he's exposed. I keep saying it. He's exposed. And he's exposed himself. Okay? And he's like that cat you got in the corner, because you know a cat don't like to be messed with. You know? He's like a cat. Once you back in the corner, it can't run anywhere. What's it going to do? It's going to scratch. It's going to fight back. And this is what he's doing. Okay? He's basically framing, trying to frame you Israelites, just so he could implement, you know, martial law, man. Cause it's not gonna get pretty. It's not gonna be pretty when martial law hits the streets. Cause right now you still got these regular police officers, and now they saying in Minneapolis that they just burnt the third precinct, I believe, down. And you seen the video of the police officers just fleeing the city, literally. Okay, so now they got the green light to say, you know what? See, the police, they're outnumbered, so we're gonna have to bring in the military. And once the military is implemented, it's gonna be a whole another ball game. Ain't gonna be no I got the right to do this or I got the right to do that. No, man, they ain't gonna want to hear that, man. It's either you do or what I say, or you gonna get put to death, man. That's what we coming into. Okay, here's some more. Says this was in D.C. So Jake is, you know, kind of fed up everywhere, man. But like I said, this is the trap that Esau's setting. Okay? Setting you Jakes for the okie doke. But these are 2/3, you know, 2/3 that don't know better. You know, that's just out there that don't understand that this is the will of Yahweh by Shemal Shah. You know? They just gonna act off impulse, you know? Tensions between police, DC residents during pandemic. And you see this clip, I'm not gonna read or play it. I'm just showing you. Chicago police unplanned. Well, let me see. Well, I know it was an article in Chicago. They the tensions between the police there is high because they're now a lot of these other cities that's experienced, you know, police brutality. They had to look. What's his name? The boy name. Laquan McDonald, I believe that was his name. That came when they seen the George Floyd thing. That came back into their mind. So now they don't want nothing to do with the police. Then you got in Louisville, Kentucky, 7 shot during that protest. Okay. So you just, you know, all 3 police lieutenants shot inside South Philly CVS. I didn't see this article early. This is just new to me, really. So I'm just going to look at it. Yeah, man. Yep. This is what they want. Order out chaos. Want to order out of chaos. Now they're going to say it's too dangerous for the original police officers to hit the streets. So he's going to have to replace them with martial law troops. And now, and this is another article, you know, from Ferguson to Minneapolis, no justice, no peace is the chorus of the new civil rights movement. And you Jakes, you know, you 2/3, you still don't get it. You don't get that the only way you're going to get true justice is through Yahweh Shemal Shah. Esau, Edom, is not going to give you justice. When has this man ever given you justice? You know? But look, you ain't going to get justice. You're going to get, look, I'm telling you, this man's getting ready. He's getting ready to come down with great wrath. He's getting ready to mow you Jakes down. The Lord is really the Lord using him as that sword, you know, to get rid of, to have Zechariah 13:8. For 2 parts there shall be cut off and die, because 2/3, they wicked right now. They not going to repent. So the Lord's going to get rid of them. Okay? But he's going to use Esau one last time to do it. Then he's going to get rid of Esau. But anyway, Jake is spazzing out all over the place. Now they have the narrative to say that, you see, we told you they was, you know, they was thugs, like Trump said in that tweet, that they was thugs, they were criminals, you know. They don't listen to our orders, you know. This is why this is happening, you know. This is what they're doing. And Jake falling right into it, just like they fell into everything else, man. Psalms 10:3. For the wicked boasts of his heart's desire, And what's the heart's desire of the wicked elite, man? Okay? The wicked is that new world order. Okay? That's what they want, that new world order. Okay? And they're willing to do anything it takes to get it, man. Okay? Even if it means taking you people jobs like they doing away, letting you starve and suffer, go homeless and broke, they'll do it. They want that new world order, man. Because that new world order is a synthetic, a fake version of the kingdom of heaven that you Israelites are about to receive, man. Yahweh Shah is coming to set up the kingdom of heaven on earth. And it's for the Israelites will be joint heirs with them, man. And then Esau knows when that's set up, he has no part in it. Because for one, he has no chance of repentance. He sold the blessing, the birthright, and what he did to the Israelites on this side. All the police brutality, all the rape, robbing, and murder you did to our people on this side. You know you got to pay. And you're going to pay in our kingdom. So now, they want to hurry up and set this new world order up. Okay? If they got to kill a lot of Israelites, if they got to kill a lot of Israelites, they're going to do that. And this is the perfect moment for them to do it, man. This crisis period was the perfect crisis for them. Okay? Says, and blessed the covetous, whom the Lord abhorreth. The wicked through the pride of his countenance will not seek after Yahweh. Yahweh is not all their thoughts. Because here it is, while they're doing all this, the Lord is plaguing them, and they're still trying to push for this new world order. They don't care, It's even to the point where they see the chariots and they saying, you know what, we just gonna build a space force. Yahweh's not in these people's thoughts, man. Okay? We telling them to look. Yahweh Ba'Shem Shah is getting ready to destroy you. They hearing the message and they're fearing it, but they still out of pride is gonna do what they're trying to do. His ways are always grievous, thy judgments are far above out of his sight. As for all his enemies, he puffeth at them. And that's what he did. If this, whether the George Floyd, incident was real, or it was fake. I mean, real or fake. Okay? What he did, if you really look into that video, what he did was, you seen Edomite, a so-called white man, have a so-called, a Judite man, a so-called Negro on the ground, and his knee on his neck. Which, if you really go into it, that's synonymous, for you taking and conquering over another people, man. So he was puffing at you Jakes, and you Jakes took the bait. The scriptures tell us to wait ye upon the Lord till I rise up to the prey. But like I said, 2/3, they just out there. They not, walking in wisdom among those that are without. It says, he said in his heart, I shall not be moved, for I shall never be in adversity. Okay? His mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud. Under his tongue is mischief and vanity. He sitteth in the lurking places of the villages, and in secret places doth he murder the innocent. His eyes are privately set against the poor. And this is what this is. This was a setup. Okay? That second clip of that agent, because that was definitely an agent. Okay? It was a setup. They setting you Jakes up, man. Okay? Setting Jake up for the kill, man. Okay? And he lieth and waits secretly as a lion in his den. He waiting for that right moment. And this is almost the right moment. He lieth and waits to catch the poor. He doth catch the poor when he draweth him into his net. He croucheth and humbleth himself, that the poor may fall by his strong ones. And what is the strong ones? This the martial law, man. Them troops. Okay? This is what they're doing. Okay? Esau getting ready to come down. He ready to show his horns, man. Okay? We at that point now when he's not hiding what he's all about anymore. What can he hide from anymore? He can't hide from nothing. So the only thing he could do is just come down with that sword. Second Ezra 16 and 68. This is what's getting ready to happen. And if you're not on the good side of Yahweh Ba'Shem Shah, if you're an Israelite, okay, it's over for you, man. It's game over for you. The Lord gonna let you get your little, few hits, and then you're gonna get put to death. Okay, because at the end of the day, if you're not of the house of David, the elect, You fucked anyway. Excuse my language. 2 Ezra 16 and 68. For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you. And who's going to be the head of that burning wrath? Esau, Edom. Okay? And they shall take away certain of you and feed you being idle with things offered unto idols. And where are they going to take you? To these concentration camps, to these so-called FEMA camps, quarantine centers that they got set up. They're not telling you about, but people already know about, you know? And when they do put you in these camps, what do you think they're going to offer you? The RFID chip, the mark of the beast, okay? If it comes with a vaccination, or the vaccination comes inside the RFID, however they do it, you know? They're going to offer it to you, you know? And they that consent unto them shall be had, derision, and reproach, and trodden under foot, okay? Meaning, if you will apply with their orders, they still going to have their way with you. They still are going to stab you in the back. This man has done that throughout history. So what makes you think he's not going to do it again? You know? This man has made so many peace deals with people and broken them. This man has smiled in your face, shook your hand, you know, played like he was going to be your friend. And then he went, when you at that right moment, that's when he stabbed you in the back. Just like that video I just did with Saudi Arabia. You know? How the US, they got mad because Saudi Arabia was doing certain deals. And they said, you know what? You on your own. They just left them out there surrounded by enemies, man. Iran, Iraq, and all of them, man. You know? That's how they get down, man. So what makes you think, you Israelites, when this goes fully down, okay, and your back's against the wall and they offer that chip and you take it, what you think he gonna do? He gonna get rid of you. Okay? And that's what you get for trusting your oppressor, man. But anyway, for there shall be in every place in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. And the ones that fear the Lord is the nation of Israel. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. But on this side, only the elect fears Yahweh Shema Shah. 2/3 of our people don't fear Yahweh Shema Shah. Because if they feared Yahweh Shema Shah, they wouldn't be doing what they doing, okay, in that video. Or all over the country, you know. They will use wisdom, but they're not of Yahweh Shema Shahs on this side. Yahweh Shema Shah is counting them actually on this side as heathen. They're Israelites in the flesh, but spiritually they act like heathens. Okay? But at the end of the day, Esau, he's going to use this to come after really the men of the Lord, you know? Because the men of the Lord, they're the key to the kingdom of heaven. Okay? They know his plans. Okay? And we know who to turn to in these times. And they see that as a threat. They see you tribes getting back in order, not following, not, acting the way he programmed you to act as a threat. Okay? See, you 2/3, you're not a threat to Esau. You could have an AK-47, AR-15, a Glock with the, extended clip. Esau not scared of that. He gave that to you. He's scared of us waking up to who we are and repenting to Yahweh Shema Shah. Repentance is the most dangerous thing to Esau Edom. Okay? Because Esau Edom knows when we get attached back, all the heathen know. When we get back attached to our power, okay, nobody can stop us. That was in the book of Jude, the 5th chapter. That Ammonite, how he was explaining that once, they in one with their power, there's nothing we can do. And he knows that. And he knows that's what? Game over for him and his kingdom, as you see right now. So he's going to use this scenario to come down with great wrath upon all of Israel. Because it's not just going to be the men of the Lord. It's going to be all of Israel. Okay? It says, they shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord, man. This is what they're getting ready to do, man. I always bring this up. Look at the movie Bushwick. That was a good movie, man. That's what they're gonna be doing. Just kicking in your kick door, and they see you in there, they're gonna either round you up, throw you in a FEMA camp, or they just gonna shoot you right there in the street. Okay? Another movie, The First Purge, man. Who was the first purge based on? It was based on you Israelites, man. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. And what was they doing in there? When you wasn't killing each other like they wanted you to kill each other, what they do? They sent the troops in, man. They sent them Russians that were dressed like KKK members in. And they was what? They was gunning you down, man. You think they put things in the movies like that for just for entertainment? Of course not. You know? They put that in there, okay, to put it in your mind, look, this is what's going to happen to you in the future, you know? And we in that time, okay? They want to get rid of you Israelites, but it's like 2/3 of you still think it's a game, man. Okay? You still think, you still want the economy to come back. You still think, this man's your friend, or you just think, all of them are not bad. And you do see Edomites in that protest, and some of them really could be just Jake that look like Edomites. And you got the other half, once again, agents. And then you got the other half of Edomites that know they got judgment coming from them, so they want to be on the good side of you Jakes. They want you Jakes to think that they down for your cause, They copping the police, so to say. But at the end of the day, you still got Jake that's still in that mindset. And that mindset is going to get you killed, man. Okay? It says, because these troops, they're not going to play, man. They're going to take what you got, all that food you got. Okay? They're going to take your women. They're going to take your kids. They're going to take you. They're going to have their way with all of you, man. And then they're going to kill you, man. If Yahweh Shema shine with you in that time, you just fucked. It says, for they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried to go in the fire. So when Esau does this, because he's right in the moment of doing this, however it plays out, man. Okay, the scriptures say we don't know the day or the hour. Okay, but we know it's right there, man. Just by this, we know it's right there. Okay, but when Esau makes his move to come against us, that's when the elect is going to be revealed. It's going to be revealed who the elect is, who the Lord is dealing with. Because the Lord's not dealing with everybody. They say God on earth. That's not true. He's not dealing with everybody. Okay? But that's when it's going to be known because the Lord's going to lift the standard up, man. Because you Edomites, you're not going to win this time. You Edomites think whenever you get exposed, you could just send an economic hitman in. You just pay them off to shut them up. Or you just come in and assassinate them. It's not going to work like that this time. Now, you will have some martyrs, but all of the elect is now just going to be martyred by Esau, man. The Lord's not going to allow that to happen. The scriptures say, touch not my anointed and do my prophets no harm. And this is what he's intending to do. Okay? Because this word is killing them. It's brung your whole system down. You shut the whole world down because you being exposed. All this because you being called Esau. Okay? Lord ain't just gonna let you just have your way with us like you've been having your way with us. That's over with, man. The only ones you're gonna get, okay, is the 2/3 that the Lord is displeased with, man. On this side. Okay? That's all you're gonna get. Because the moment you touch the Lord's elect, he gonna lift that standard up. And it's game over from there. This is why Esau, okay, has been hesitant. This is why he's been freezing up or trying to come after, because this man been wanting to come after us, but he's been scared to touch it because he knows the power that we're being backed behind. That's backing us up, man. He know about King David, how King David, King Saul slew thousands, King David slew 10,000. How you think they did that? They did that through Yahweh Shema Shah. Samson, when he slew 1,000 Philistines with the jawbone of an ass, Samson also, he rent a lion with his bare hands, man. A lion, man. One of the most ferocious, one of the most toughest beasts in the jungle, so to say. And the Lord put the spirit in him where he was able to rent a lion, man. King David also was able to kill 2 lion-like Amorites, man. Okay? Esau got the records. He know, okay, who we are, man. He know what the miracles that the Lord did for them, man. He knows if he tries to just put his hands on us, it's game over. But he's going to be forced. The Lord's going to put the spirit on him, as you're starting to see now, to do it, man. He's going to hit the go button. And it's going to be game over for you. Okay? Hear ye, O my beloved, said the Lord. Behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same. Because we're in the beginning stages of Jacob's trouble. But the Lord saying, don't worry about what Esau got. Just worry about what he said he was going to do. He said, once the enemy come in like a flood, the Lord shall lift up, he's going to lift a standard up. We got to just trust in that. We got to believe that he is. Be ye not afraid, neither doubt, for Yahweh is your guide. And the guide them who keep my commandments and precepts, said the Lord Yahweh. Let not your sins weigh you down. Let not your iniquities lift up themselves. So at the end of the day, when Esau makes his move, the Lord's going to let the stand up. That's all we could tell you, man. Okay? We just got to believe in that standard. Okay? These people, they going to put they, they, trust. Let me actually end it on this. They going to put their trust in this, their guns in there, doing all these different carnal things outside of Yahweh Shema Shah. But we put our trust in Yahweh Shema Shah. Okay? What did King David say? I'm going to just end it with this. Right? Right? Let me get Psalms 18. Or 144, I guess. Is this it? Yep. Psalms 18. And 20. Because we've been doing the work. We repented. We've been doing the work. Okay? And we've been watching. So what we got to worry about? Let's go for myself first and foremost. It says, the Lord rewarded me according to my righteousness and according to the cleanness of my hands. He hath recompensed me. For I have kept the ways of the Lord and have not wickedly departed from my power. For all his judgment were before me, and I did not put away his statutes from me. I was also upright before him, and I kept myself from mine iniquity. Therefore hath the Lord recompensed me according to my righteousness and according to the cleanness of my hands and the eyesight. Okay? With the merciful thou wilt show thyself merciful, Salakia. With an upright man thou wilt show thyself upright. With the pure thou wilt show thyself pure, and with thy froward thou wilt show thyself froward, for thou wilt save the afflicted people. Because you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, we are, and those who go back to our people that look like the other nations, we are afflicted people, man. Okay? We're on the bottom. Okay? Our name, who we are, has been put out the earth. Okay? And Esau and these heathens, they're able to oppress us, man. Okay? They've been putting the foot up our ass, man. Okay? And all we could do was take it, man. Take that and the curses. So we've been afflicted people. But we'll bring down how it looks. Because Esau got how it look right now. Esau, these elites, they behind the scenes. They in their little bunkers laughing it up. Look, we got these niggas right where we want them. Okay? All we got to do is round them up and kill all of them. And we going to be straight. The new world order going to be set up. We ain't got nothing to worry about. That's how they thinking right now. But the Lord's going to bring that down, man. The Lord's going to shut them up. He's going to shut them down, For thou wilt light my candle, the Lord my power will enlighten my darkness. For by thee have I run through a troop, and by my power have I leaped over a wall. And how was that? Because the Lord lifted a stand up for King David, man. Whenever them Philistines came and invaded us and tried to take us down, what the Lord do? He lifted a stand up for him. Whenever Samson was dealing with the Philistines, what the Lord do? Lift a stand up for him. When Joshua and our people were going through the different heathen lands, and the heathen came up against us and teamed up against us, what the Lord do? He lifted the standard up, man, and we took them down, man. It's gonna be the same thing, okay? This time, man. What's gonna be different? Okay, it's the same earth, the same nation of people, okay? The same beef, It's gonna be the same standard too. As for Yahweh, his way is perfect. The word of the Lord is tried. He is a buckler to all those that trust in him. For who is Yahweh, save the Lord? Or who is a rock, save our power? It is Yahweh that girdeth me with strength and maketh my way perfect. He maketh my feet like hinds feet and setteth me upon high places. And if you see a deer, okay, if you get close to a deer, once that thing take off, you're not catching the deer, man. The Lord gonna be giving us power on all sorts of levels. We're gonna be flying, we're gonna be running fast like Flash. Okay? Esau gets the the Marvel comic superheroes from the scriptures, man. Everything Esau does, some sort of fashion, it comes from the scriptures. He read the scriptures, and he's trying to use and do the same thing that played out in the ancient world. Okay? The Lord's only allowing him to do but so much, though. Okay? The Lord's gonna strip him of all that too. Okay? But this is power right here, you know? And this is back in the ancient world, man. This wasn't a time where they had AK-47s, AR-15s, okay? They didn't have bombs or nukes or nothing. This back when they had a shield and a helmet, man. And our forefathers were able to do stuff like this. So this is the power you're dealing with, you know? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, you have a power, you know, that will defend you, man. Not like these other false gods that these other heathen nations have, man. They don't do nothing, man. But that's what they've been feeding you, because they know that you won't get nowhere with that. He teacheth my hands to war, so that a bow of steel is broken by my hand. Thou hast also girded me with the shield of thy salvation. Thy right hand hath holden me up, and thy gentleness hath made me great. Thou hast enlarged my steps under me, that my feet did not slip. I have pursued my enemies and overtaken them, neither did I turn again till they were consumed. And this was going to happen this time. It's going to same thing's about to happen. Okay? Just like Esau been kicking our ass, we going to kick his ass finally. The Lord's going to defend us, man. The Lord's going to allow us to get at Esau and these other nations, man. Because the only way he was able to take us down and treat us and put us in this lower state and have their way with us is because the Lord was backing them, because we transgressed his law, statutes, and commandments. But now that we back in his graces, while the elect, the 1/3, okay, now he's going to pull through for us again. He's going to deliver us. Okay? So, I can keep going, but the point was made. Call halal Allah, Yahweh Ba'ashim Shah, Yahweh Ratazah. This was edifying. Baba Kasha, Abba Papa, Abba Papa, Abba Papa, Abba Ha Ayabia, Abba Ha Ayabia, Abba Ha Ayabia. Shalom to the elect, also to you few Aqua, you few Israelite sisters that do listen. Shalom to you as well. Shalom.